Oscar de La Hoya lies to the public about Rollie pricing himself out so he could put on Ryan Garcia versus Jose Ramirez. I told y'all last night in the video that I did that Ryan wasn't going to go for this, and it's a problem now. We're going to talk about that in this video, but before I do that, make sure y'all hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed to the channel. Now, before I cook on this situation, I want to let y'all know something. Last night, I did a video on the whole situation when Oscar came out on social media and he said the Rollie fight is no longer taking place and he has another opponent for Ryan Garcia. Now, I put the exact tweet up in the video. I let everybody see the tweet. And in that tweet, Oscar de La Hoya, he named what opponent that he was working on for Ryan Garcia now that Rollie was no longer on the table. He said it was Jose Ramirez. But see, I tested y'all in that video. See, what I did, I put up the actual tweet so y'all can see it. Now, what I was doing in that video is I was doing the test to see how many people just run off soon as they see the title and start commenting, and how many people actually listen, right, to the point that I'm kicking in these videos, and then they'll comment to what I'm saying. See, because most people, y'all just start typing. Y'all don't comment. Y'all don't get the point of what I'm saying in these videos. Y'all just go ahead and just comment and start just talking shit. And so in that video, it showed that most of y'all don't listen and comprehend. Because throughout that whole video, I told y'all that it was Arnold Barbosa. But I put up the actual tweet with Oscar de La Hoya telling y'all it was Jose Ramirez. Nobody caught that in the video. Nobody caught that I told y'all a whole different name than what Oscar said in his tweet. It was never Arnold Barbosa. It was Jose Ramirez. Now, everything that I was talking about in the video was a fact. But the person that I was telling y'all was not the actual person that Oscar said. So I just did that to test to see how well people actually listen and comprehend. Now, for those who watched the video, I told y'all exactly what was going to go down with this situation. When I talked about Oscar de La Hoya coming out, tweeting, and let everybody know that Rollie is no longer on the table for Ryan Garcia, that Rollie Romero priced himself out, I said, oh yeah, Oscar's full of ish. I said, I see what Oscar is doing. Oscar didn't want him to fight Rollie in the first place, and I explained to y'all why. I said because Oscar, he don't want to have to split a bag with Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellerbe, Al Haymon. He don't want to work with that team. Oscar can't stand them. He hates them. He feels that Al Haymon took all his fighters. I mean, it's a whole lot. For those who know the backstory, they know. But Oscar don't want to work with them. And Oscar don't want to see them get no type of money off of his fighter. And I explained to everybody that if the Rollie and Ryan fight go down, Oscar don't have no choice but to split a bag with TMT Promotions, Al Haymon, and all of them. He don't got no choice. Because although Rollie is not signed with TMT Promotions anymore, Rollie still does business with them, right? They have a business relationship. Now, in that video, I explained that what Oscar wants to do is he want to keep the in-house fight with Ryan Garcia. He wants Ryan, and I didn't say Jose Ramirez, but like I said, I already explained that. He wants Ryan to fight Jose Ramirez because he just signed Jose Ramirez, right? And it's a win-win situation for Oscar. He's already on bad terms with Ryan. If Ryan leaves Golden Boy Promotions and Jose Ramirez beat him, now he can go on to promote Jose Ramirez as the next big thing on Golden Boy Promotions at the 140-pound division, right? Well, if Ryan wins against Jose Ramirez, it's still a win-win situation for Oscar because at this point in time, he still has Ryan Garcia on his roster. He's trying to make sure whatever go down, the money goes to him. He don't want to split no bag with no Al Haymon or Floyd Mayweather. So when you hear Oscar talk to the media, he's always going to make sure that he says the right thing to the media, right? Oscar's a compulsive liar. He said it in an interview that he did with the Breakfast Club. He said throughout his whole career, he lied to the media because he wanted to make it seem like that he was this perfect person. He always made sure that he said the right things in the media, even though he knew that they was blatant lies. And he still do that shit to this day. So yes, he'll come out and say, oh yeah, I want to work with all of these promoters. We should all work together. I mean, Al Heyman and Leonard Ellaby and Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn, we should all come together. I mean, it's not about us. It's about the fighters. And Al Heyman doesn't want to do business with us. He's the only one. But me, I want to make the biggest and best fights, and it doesn't matter about the promoter. Oscar's full of shit. And this situation right here is exposing Oscar De La Hoya. And I told y'all in this video, I said, I don't believe Oscar coming out saying that Rollie outpriced himself. And I said, soon we're going to hear from Ryan Garcia. Ryan ain't going to roll with this shit because Ryan, he's been wanting to fight Rollie. And Ryan been talking to Floyd. And Floyd is the one that advised him to go forth with the Rollie fight and wait on the fight with Devin Haney. You know what I'm talking about? Ryan exposed Oscar when it came to the whole Gervonta Davis situation because Leonard Ellaby told us, he said Oscar tried to do everything that he could to sabotage that Gervonta Davis fight so it wouldn't go down. When it was going down, when they was in negotiations, I told everybody, I said, Oscar don't want this fight to happen. I said, he's trying to sabotage it. Why do y'all think that he's going on social media, cussing out Al Heyman, cussing out Floyd Mayweather, talking bad about them? I said, because he don't want the fight to happen. Now, everybody told me I didn't know what I was talking about. And then Larry Ellaby, he comes out in public and says exactly what I have been telling people the whole time. That Oscar did not want the fight to happen. That Oscar tried to do everything he could to sabotage the fight. Then Ryan Garcia told y'all that Oscar didn't want the fight to happen. That had everything to do with Oscar not wanting to deal with Floyd Mayweather and Al Heyman. He don't want to do business with them. He's just not going to come out and say that shit in public. So, with this Rollie and Ryan situation, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. He don't want to do business with them. So, of course, in the beginning, he comes out and he tells the whole world in the media, yeah, we're working on Rollie fight. I'm going to do everything I can to get the fight, to make the fight happen because that's what Ryan wants. He's full of shit. If that was the case, Ryan Garcia wouldn't be taking Mr. Golden Boy to court. See, Mr. Golden Boy, Oscar says one thing in the media in front of the cameras, and he does the complete opposite behind closed doors. This is just the truth. So, the tweet that I'm showing y'all right here, Ryan Garcia is telling everybody, it ain't gonna be no Ramirez fight. Let's make that clear. I'm not fighting Jose Ramirez. I told you who I want to fight. And then Ryan comes back and he says, Ryan Garcia versus Oscar De La Hoya. At this point, I told y'all, go listen to my video that I did last night. I told y'all this was going to happen. Anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. Diego talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.
2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you.